Hey guys, it's Bren, and I'm here with a review of Toasted Coconut, the candle from Bath & Body Works and White Barn. And if you didn't catch it, my last review was of Sweet Honeybee from the same collection. Those were the two that I picked up in this collection. And so Toasted Coconut, I've been getting a lot of questions about what this smells like. It very much smells like a Bath & Body Works candle. There's just no doubt, it's unmistakable. It has a lot of the same notes and oils that they put in a lot of stuff, and yet I think it is a new blend. I don't think it's an exact repackage of anything else that they've done. It is very, very sweet. I will tell you that. The notes are golden toasted coconut, fresh vanilla bean, and soft caramel. And you know, for once, I think the notes are pretty accurate. That is what it smells like, mainly coconut and caramel. I've been getting asked if this candle smells like pumpkin coconut, and there are definite similarities. I really feel like pumpkin coconut smells just like this picture. I've always said that. It's what I said in my first review of it. It smells like a coconut cake. Just almost nailed it with the picture here. And there's no caramel or anything like that in it. Definitely a lot of caramel in this. It very much comes through. This reminds me more of like one of those Girl Scout cookies with the, Samoyas. I'm really bad at knowing all the names of them, but you know, the ones with the coconut and like the caramel on them. But there's no chocolate in the candle really like there is in the cookie, but it kind of reminds me of that. This is much warmer than pumpkin coconut. Pumpkin coconut, which doesn't have any pumpkin in it, really has like it is like an edible coconut, but it also has like kind of a very dry, woody kind of feel to it, whereas this one is just all like sweet, edible coconut. It's very much like a dessert type of candle. And then because there's a lot of caramel and a lot of warmth in there too, it just is really, really sweet. And so with this one, it's almost a little too intense for me. I'm not a huge fan of caramel scents because they are so sweet, just like I'm not a fan of maple scents, although I like the honeybee. But I don't know. And on cold, you get a lot of caramel. I was glad at least that burning, I feel like more coconut comes out. Like you get a little coconut on cold, but you feel like it's mostly a caramel candle. Burning, it gets closer to a 50-50 mix between those two things. And you definitely do get more coconut, but still a lot of caramel. So it really gives you that feel of like a ooey gooey warm type of coconut caramel dessert. But it's just really intense. And so it's very, I don't know if I should say very strong. It's pretty darn strong. Not as strong as Paris Cafe, which I gave like a 10 out of 10, but I'm going to say a 9. I'm going to give this a 9. The only thing is, Paris Cafe being a 10 out of 10 was cool with me. This is like a little too intense. I haven't burned it down a ton because when I light it up, like basically by the time it gets pulled out, I'm kind of like, I've had kind of enough. If you have a really big open space and you're always looking for really strong candles and you want something like intensely sweet, I mean, this would be great. If you're a big fan of like the pumpkin pecan waffles and, you know, those that are really strong, Summer Boardwalk and whatnot, this might be right up your alley. If those candles are kind of too much for you, this might be a little too much for you as well. So, you know, as far as strength and throw, I said a 9 on strength. Throw is hard for me to gauge because I'm still getting used to the new place and candles are throwing a little differently here. The airflow is different. Throw, maybe I'd give it like an 8 too. It's still like a pretty intense, pretty strong. Not a bad candle. Not a repurchase for me just because it's almost like sickening sweet to me. But, you know, again, I think it will work well for some people. And it's not bad. Like, I'm not going to return it or anything. I don't hate it. I can just only handle it in small doses. So that is my review of Toasted Coconut. Stay tuned for more reviews. There's a lot of new releases coming out soon, so I'll be back. And follow me on Instagram in the meantime at Candles and Music. Thanks for watching. Bye.